Two. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Thank y'all so much for being here. We surely do appreciate you. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. It is time for some booty.
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 How we doing, everybody? How's chat? I hope you're having a great day. Thank y'all for being here. I'm still on the emotional weird spot last night from the finale. I was like totally fine. And then like one of the player characters died in that, gave himself to a demon and became a cyber demon. It was pretty crazy. So I'm still kind of feeling that. Soul, I know Soul's in chat right now. He's probably still feeling that too. We had a lot of death on the channel lately, so let's have a session where it's just a win, okay? Let's just have a nice...
Well, the question is it Derek being mean, or is it the chat not helping us out enough?
Don't let the magician reveal his secrets, you know. It's up to Derek to reveal that stuff.
Paul giving the GM bonuses.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Shoutouts to Paul.
Revenge shall be had.
I'm going to be terrified if his name pops up in chat. Oh no. Oh no.
What? I said it thinking he might be in chat. I'm not scared.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
He's already removed our channel points redemptions from the next Blood War.
That's true, he did. I forgot about that. Oh shit. That's true, Paul also did say he was out of points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
right.
safe. Bring it.
Well, there's a way to get points, guys, and that's watch.
Thanks, Kawaii Tornado. Much appreciated. Okay, well, welcome in, folks. Let's we got something a little special prepared for you folks today. I'm not gonna waste any time. Monty, Seeley, would you please give us the recap?
Monty Beefcastle's going to read you some fucking poetry right now.
Let's fucking go!
Monty has decided that he wants to catalogue his events throughout the journey of Booty and beyond. And he's decided to write some poetry to do it. But he is a barbarian and he's not very good at poetry. So this is what he's written to sum up the last episode. There is one for episode 1 if you want to check that out. I can post it somewhere or make it available. But here we go.
Get you on TikTok.
Yeah, maybe I'll. I mean, I'm not on it personally, but I don't know. Give me your account details, Mash, and I'll just pop up randomly, and everyone will be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" So yeah, all right. So we continue in the sewer. Hard to find the words. Turds, 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 and more turds. Watch it float by as we pass by. Sweet corn and tuna. Old Monty here wants to carry the bear, but was again upstaged by Sooner. Then Jorin stabs the fleshy bits on the sewer walls. A piercing scream inside our heads, and the crew very nearly falls. Ruby conjures a block of ice to ease our passage through. But oh fuck, there be skeletal hands emerging from the poo.
Jesus Christ, that's the best line ever written.
These creatures' tongues, they were long and foul, but victory the crew did grab. Then Joran makes the fecal waste enter Monty's wounds of crab. Then a boy in a cage in the sewer's deepest part of all. No bars can hold back Monty. Upon my beef, the crew did call. With boy now free, the crew continues until the morgue appeared. An encounter which the pirate crew was worse than could have feared. The crewmate recently dubbed as Turd Drowned turned into a ghoul. To piss off a band of pirates, you must be a fucking fool.
Goddamn right.
We had to kill what was once our crewmate, but the morgue did meet its end. The crew mourned their shipmate Jorin, the thrice drowned, the hero, and our friend, Booty.
Booty!
Hats off to you. That was absolutely beautiful.
Incredible.
Thank you.
I love how he still perceived it that he was the one who opened the thing as well.
True. It's all from his perspective. Unreliable narrator.
I might have ad-libbed some of that and just made some of that up, but there you go. That's the gist of that poem.
That was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. Take your inspiration, wear it proudly, my friend.
No, Mash is having it. Mash
What?
can
No? I said you could have it.
Can we split it in half?
Well, no, I said you could take the one for doing the recap, and then Shiv had already made an argument on Twitter that I should get one for my TikToks. So I was going to plead that as well, so we could both get one.
How's this?
I'm happy with that.
How's
I'm happy
this?
with that.
I'm so impressed by that particular line about skeleton hands and the poop that I'm going to give you 2 for that. And I will allow you to use your extracurricular activities MASH for that inspiration as well. So everybody gets one.
Thank you very much. What a generous DM.
Well,
He just knows how much I annoyed Paul in Homebrew Havoc the other day, and he's just like, yeah, I don't want that. Like, because I literally pestered Paul until he gave me a free channel point redemption.
Yeah, he did. He changed the channel. He changed the whole channel rules just for you, Mash.
It's like,
Hooli says he only gives out so many when he plans on killing you. I am a bit nervous with that. Yes.
Hooli is a player in that finale from last night. Yeah, so maybe she knows something. Thank you, folks, again for being here. Real quick, before we launch headlong into the session, I want to give a major shout outs to Shady Sail. I think I just saw, yep, there's Shady Sail in chat as well. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Natisha. Folks, look at this. It's fucking beautiful. Holy shit.
Oh wow.
It is a custom dice case commissioned by our good friend Natisha here of Shady Sail. If you are looking for any kind of cool custom stuff for your tabletop needs, please check them out. I will be dropping their link to their Etsy store in chat in just a moment. Thank you again, Natisha, so much. Absolutely taken with it, in love with it. Cannot believe that it's mine and I have it in front of me. I love it. My wife has the other one because I got 2 of them. So check.
literally the first thing he did was show me as well.
Also, yeah. And it is UV reactive, indeed. If I wasn't streaming right now, I would have my window open so it could be absorbing light, and then it would be glowing. But I'll be doing that in between sessions. Maybe for Covet tonight, it'll have absorbed enough UV, and we can all see it then.
That's so cool, man. I love it. That's beautiful.
So, thank you. Thank you so much. Check it out. Much love, dude. Folks, let's get on into it. So, as you can tell, 2 of our players are not going to be here this evening. Vincent is, he had prior engagements this week and was not going to be able to make it. My wife was planning on being here, but some work stuff came up and she is unfortunately able to make it as well. It's okay. It will be very easy for us to continue onwards exactly the way that we had planned anyways. With that being said, let's get into it. What do y'all do?
Are we out of the sewer yet?
Nah.
No, we're still in it. So, I guess hats off for Joran the first round.
Right, so we're still down there. Let me just bring up that map then and look at it in all its splendor. There's some beautiful maps going on in this campaign, I gotta say.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Genuinely appreciate that.
Was there anything left of the morgue when we killed it, apart from the sword?
The amulet that it had around the skeleton's neck, that is all that you were able to see on the morgue's body. The centipede itself was beat against the walls and ceiling by Monty last session.
So it
had to go down brutally, man. It had to.
Yeah, it had
It just
to.
killed our friend.
It deserved it. Honestly.
Ooh. Okay.
Monty, you did during the fight last session. You saw a good bunch of stuff in the piles and piles of corpses on the northern side of the room.
I did. I will relay that information to my crewmates, and also apologise. Monty's going to turn to everyone and just be like, "I'm sorry, I wasn't here sooner, guys. I fucked up a bit there. I got distracted by all the shiny bits. I didn't even know you guys were being attacked. And sorry, Jorin, for doing that. Never again. We stick together."
Aye. But we can save him, yes? I'm sure we can.
Let's make manifest your machinations.
Oh no.
What's this now?
Oh no. Biggest limit break. Wait, what? You realise the last time someone did that, Huli, we wound up with a Kraken god chasing us.
Is that Hooli? It's just
It is Huli who did it.
thrown the intervention in there.
Yeah.
The last time we did that, we wound up with a Kraken god chasing us, which as soon as we start leaving port, I'm going to really want to roll a d20 and see if we can sense it anywhere near us. Don't ever let me forget to do that.
We've just come out of a boss fight and now we're just going to go straight into a fucking Kraken fight. I warn you, there is a pool of water just over there. So...
Oh my god. What's Huli? What is it? What is Huli instigating? Oh, and he's going for the divine intervention as well.
I just love that chat's just gonna like try and divine intervent, like each other. It's like, no, I'm doing this. No, I'm doing that. No, I'm doing this. And it's just like, what is going on?
Yeah, there's only 2 divine interventions per session. For the record, I do have a cap on it.
Yeah, I was thinking if that's gonna be, that would just be fucking chaos, man. The Kraken and another Kraken.
Fantastic. Okay. What do y'all do?
Well, I guess we go check this stuff out, right?
Yeah, Speed, over there. Just over to the right. If you guys follow me, we'll take all that treasure. It's what Jorin would have wanted. Follow me.
Oh, can I get the weapon, Jorin's weapon, in my inventory?
Absolutely.
Do you want me to move sooner?
I'll just move Suna over here. It's fine. I don't have the map shown on stream right now. I was just reminding folks in chat where we were because it's not super crucial that they see the map at this current moment in time.
Suna, you're awfully quiet. You've seen a ghost.
Suna is feeling a little bit upset about the death of Jorin because Jorin literally stepped in between her and the morgue and kind of died for her.
We did as well. Oh.
Yeah. She's
and also, you usually get your crits against her as well.
Also true. I do crit my wife very often.
So once.
Can we get that on a t-shirt?
I've been saying I need it for a year now. I've been saying I need it for a year now. One of these days I'm just going to actually sit down and make it. I need to just...
Right, if I make it, will you put it on one of your t-shirts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I've got an Uwu remix on the way. I will do it.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I will do anything for the bit.
Over here, there's all these corpses. Can I take another look at it and just re-establish what was there, if that's all right, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I just dropped the I just dropped it into chat. It's right here, Pat.
Oh, sweet.
Can chat see the map, please?
I'm doing something in the background that I don't want them to see. That's the true answer between me saying what I said a minute ago is I'm doing something in the background that I don't want them to see right now.
Right.
I've got no spell slots left.
What you need?
I need a rest.
No, trust me. All you need is a fucking big club, and you'll be just fine there, Ruby. Just fine.
Well, to be fair, I did give my staff to that page, and he got disintegrated with it. So
I love that I can communicate with Huli with an emote, and she knows me well enough to go, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Now, it says there's an electrum-bladed dagger with a gold hilt and black pear set into pommel. Is it pommel? Is it meant to be bear or is it pear?
Pearl. I'm sorry, I mistyped.
So it's neither. It's neither pear
It's
nor
supposed to
bear.
be a
It's
pearl.
pearl.
Yep.
Wow,
All right.
the twist.
Can it be a black pear?
It would not make sense if it were a black pear. The iconography of it is centipedal in nature.
Okay, cool. The amulet that's there. So for people who can't see what's going on, there is Monty's picking up a coiled centipede amulet.
So that's on the morgue itself. You're over by all the bodies.
Who's got the amulet then?
You tell me. I just want to make sure we know
picked
who's
it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have it. I'll just stash it for now.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, it's in the tower.
It coils around your hand as you place the palm of your hand around this small golden amulet. It unfurls, wraps around your wrist, snakes up to your throat, where it squeezes around and is drawing blood.
Oh.
Can I rip it off? Is there any way of ripping that off?
You can certainly try. Give me a strength check.
Ruby will try and stop you from doing that though, because she sees it and thinks it's not anything good. I mean, it just gave off some foul creature.
Well, I've rolled a strength check.
No.
You are trying as hard as you can, and it's just biting into your fingers, drawing further blood. I need to know what the other two characters are doing, please.
Wow.
I'll never read poems again.
No, please do that again.
I mean, I could try to rip it off as well.
I was thinking I could freeze it. I've got frostbite. But is it a creature or a? It's a magical amulet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not a creature. It's a item.
It's an object.
It's not. Yeah, it's an object.
Damn my curiosity.
Damn you, Monty B. Castle!
What should I roll to try to rip it off?
Strength check.
Oh my god.
Strength. There you go.
As Speed rushes over and begins using his hands to try to pull at the centipede, there's this sudden whoosh of air. A large disruption of magical force. And floating directly above the cistern, quite an ancient fellow, a entirely skeleton and sinew individual, wearing these ancient styled feathered robes. They have these multicolored prismatic feathers that drape all about. The motif in his clothing, if you were to try to draw an analog between this fantasy setting and the real world, would be kind of like Mesoamerican. The staff that he is holding, the accoutrement that he has about him, is positively bursting at the seams with arcane might. When he enters this room, you can feel as if the very presence of death is carried with him.
God. Is just to check, is Monty? He can breathe now, and he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The amulet's on the floor. I ain't touching that shit. I guess we say, who the fuck are you?
This person kind of lifts their head, and with no actual eyes, just this burning orbs in his sockets. I am Ithaca. Who art thou?
They call me the Beef. It's nice to meet you. This is Speed. And this is Ruby. And that's Sooner over there, but I wouldn't speak to her right now. What do you want with us?
He looks to the centipede on the ground, looks to the morgue. You have disrupted that which you did not seek to offend. For this reason, you are spared.
Well, thank you very much. So, it's just out that way, is it?
Should I see you again, I will pluck the very souls from your essence.
Well, that's nice to know. Thanks for the warning. I don't intend coming down this nasty sewer again, to be honest, but cheers.
Yeah, many apologies. We'll be out of your... we'll be out of your hair in a jiffy.
Would we have heard anything about this creature, this
And roll an
entity?
Arcana check.
Oh, Beefy. Really?
I'll go for it.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Arcana.
Okay. This name is not one that you've ever heard before, but you are familiar with a presence that is said to dwell within the Jeweled Seas. There is a court of pirates that have taken up residence, and effectively, in their mind, the Jeweled Seas belongs to them. There is an official government, but they do not recognize that government's authority. There is a myriad of pirate lords in this faction, and there is rumored to be one who is imbued with the power of undeath, one that has made a great deal with a great entity and has surpassed the mortal coil. And now you're pretty sure that you just did something that pissed it off.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
As you make your way to the ladder, you just suddenly... It's like you're literally walking into a wall.
Oh my god.
we not... Would you require something of us, your Dark Excellency? What the fuck do you call these people?
You're... I don't know. What was... it was... I didn't get his name. What was his name? Oh god, we're no good at this. We're no good at social interaction. We like to plunder and steal. Ithaca. Right, sorry about that. That was quite rude of me. I do apologise. Right, your most excellent skeleton-iness You are so great and brave and strong and sexy. You yeah.
Give you like the get on with it sign with my hand.
I don't know, Speed. Right. You appear to have blocked the way out. Just out of character, is the feeling that we're getting, this sense of undeath, is it similar or identical nearly to what we would have felt when Monty was fighting with the thing that possessed the captain at all? Would he sense the same feeling, the same aura?
It's similar, but it's not the same.
Okay. Right, so what do you want from us then, your most sexy skeleton-ass person?
I have very little need of the deeds of mortals. I could demand thousands of souls. However, it would do me no good.
Kind of looks to each of you.
I sense a great touch of destiny about you. A very intrinsic calling placed upon you. You have been to the mortal coils, the alabaster towers beneath, have you not?
Well, I haven't, but I think these two might have.
So, what if we have? We were merely visiting. We were taken there without our consent. Do we offend you by being there?
You offend that which has granted this great power unto me. Thou wouldst sever his connection.
Is that something you'd like us to do?
No.
Well, fuck me.
What is it you would have of us so that we may leave here with our lives? We clearly came down here looking for something that we did not realize was down here. We didn't mean any insult. We literally just came down here because some stupid elves told us that they would fix our friend's eye, and well, he's kind of dead now, so we don't really need that apart from Sooner over there, but you know. So like, yeah, what deal can we make?
Fortune has chosen you for greatness, as it has very well damned you.
He places his hand that's not connected to his staff upwards. It begins swirling in this black, kind of purplish vortex in the center of it. I need a... let me double check on this. I want to make sure that I am getting you right.
Oh boy.
The right save. Don't look, chat. You're not allowed to see it.
Wait, everyone go to Twitch and look.
Wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
Yep.
Gosh.
Oh, did we lose Monty?
Yeah.
Oh, he blooped out. Oh no.
Also,
Internet must have dropped him for a second. Okay, well.
You can be One-Eyed Larry tonight. You were an oddish on Wednesday.
Oh, hell yeah. Just for the sake of keeping the game running, I will go ahead and make the save for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Ruby, you passed the save.
Yay! Oh,
Speed and
I'm
Monty,
sorry,
on the other
everyone
hand, do not.
Oh dear.
There's a tattoo
dear, oh dear.
brand that burns over your skin, directly over your heart on your chests. It begins kind of swirling around in the shape of your heart as if it's pumping with your very heartbeats. You can feel a great weakness striking into you. Both of you are cursed. You have disadvantage on ability checks and saves with your strength scores.
Callum's like, I'm not here, I'm just gonna log back out. He can't do that to me.
Yeah, there's a tactic for you. If you don't like the way things are going, just fuck up. Sorry about that.
You're good, buddy.
This dude's magic is pretty powerful because I fucked my internet up.
The booty curse continues.
Yeah.
Now you guys are literally cursed.
Yeah. There is a great deal of additional influence that you can feel from this curse, and I am not going to tell you what it is now. It is not just this run-of-the-mill bestow curse. He's a lich with his own stronghold. That means that he's able to create his own spells. So his bestow curse functions a little bit differently. That being said, once he is satisfied that the two of the marshals in the class that are still alive have had one of their most crucial scores permanently reduced as far as he's concerned, he says,
"Generosity is in my nature. I will not be so generous again."
and in a swirl of black fog, he is gone. The
Guys, can we
centipede
get out
ended
of
it with him.
here?
Right. So what did I miss?
You're cursed.
I'm joking. That's fine. Right. I'm cursed. All right. Sweet.
Can we get out of here, please? And go heal up and run away from this as fast as we can. Back to the tavern. I need like 20 drinks.
Suna tells you that the wall of force is not currently there anymore. I assume you all make your way to the ladder, and do you grab the remaining stuff that you see scattered about in the corpses, or do you just leave it here?
I'm not risking it.
What pirates would we be if we didn't collect the booty? Come on, Ruby.
I mean, we have to take it.
Yeah, that's it. Speed,
You're already
you got it.
cursed. Pick it up. Pick it up then. You're already cursed. I'm off. I've
It's
already
got a
got
point.
One-Eyed Larry. I've got One-Eyed Larry under my arm, and I am hoofing it for that exit. Like, you're asking if I want the loot. I'm already up them ladders.
Right. Well, me and Speed will collect everything. I think.
Yeah.
I ain't risking that.
Alright, so you grab the stuff. Ooh, it is added to the party sheet.
Thank you very much. See, Ruby, nothing fucking to it.
As you make your way up the ladder, you come out to the street, where, for the most part, it is probably a lot better than where you were just at. It is midday, maybe a little bit later afternoon. The townsfolk none the wiser of all the things that just happened to the 5 of you down below them. What do y'all do?
Ruby's just kind of like shaking her head and in shock, and she's like, "Who do we even warn about that? The townsfolk are idiots. Like, their guardsmen came with, like..."
Thank you, Cooley, for the divine intervention, by the way. That was not going to happen while they were there. Instead, it did. And that was cool, because I got to fucking make them pay for it. Sorry, please go ahead.
Oh, is that what Hooli did?
Yeah.
Hooli?
She had to meet an NPC much earlier than I was going to and give you guys a big old obstacle that you're going to have to figure out how to overcome.
So, right, and apologies to listeners, viewers. Do we know what this curse does? Because I
you know part of it. You know that you have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay. That's not good for Monty. Thanks,
No.
Hooli. I'm scared. Thank you. Okay. Shit.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to take the stuff. I was like, I ain't risking that.
Right. Where should we go? What should we do? Speed, what do you suggest?
Research. Spend some time. We need to go talk to the elves.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's go see those the religious types.
Do we actually have any spell slots left?
Is there like any like physical indication left over, like over our hearts?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Our
It
skin?
is literally a tattoo in the shape of your heart.
Okay. Yeah. So we should probably show this to them.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Fuck.
Right. Am I able to just like do a 3rd level heal on myself? We'll be resting, won't we?
It depends if Hooli decides to throw in another intervention.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Was like, before we go see these elves, is it worth just like doing a quick heal on myself? Because I'm like a bit beat up on a scale from 1 to 10. I'm a solid like 5.
Oh.
You'll be fine.
So I was like, maybe I should heal up, but
Well, the DM says you're fine, so that's.
he also told me I'd need the polar bear and then killed it with a wall.
Oh, great.
Rip.
It's gonna happen.
Like, I am never going to trust again, Derek. You've destroyed my trust.
I'll earn it back just to crush it again, I promise. I'll earn it back slowly over time, and you'll forget, and you'll be like, "No, I can trust him." And then
I'm a millennial. We never forget, man. Like, we never forget.
That's a good point.
Like, we've been holding grudges since the 90s.
True. I'm great at that.
Absolutely love a grudge.
So the first place you go to is the temple, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what y'all said y'all wanted to do?
Yeah. We just all, like, crawl our way there. Like, battered and bruised.
So you return to the temple of the Mother Matron. The staff recognize you, and they very quickly look you up and down. The lower level priestess that greeted you when you first came in says, "Oh my, are you all right?"
No.
If we could have some aids and a glass of water, perhaps, would that be too much trouble?
Would you remove this fucking curse that's on my chest as well, please?
Can we all just kind of fall to the floor? We all just collectively fall down.
Oh no. Oh my. Oh no.
Then one-eyed Larry's just like,
Yeah. Larry cursed?
Can I get some help in here? They look very wounded.
No, One-Eyed Larry is my familiar now. I adopted him as my familiar so we could keep him. And so he would get the same role as me. So he is not cursed.
That's awesome. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically he's a hawk, but
Nah.
So the staff kind of helps pull you guys into the back, the kind of undercroftish area where you met with the mother matron last time. She has some like poultices and she has like a scroll laid out in front of her that she begins incanting for. It takes her like 10 minutes, but eventually she begins casting a healing spell onto all of you, restoring all of your wounds to the best of her ability, which is pretty good. She's a pretty decent priest.
What about the fucking curse? This thing here. See that?
She takes a look at the she takes a look at it, and after casting detect magic on herself, inspects each of your curses, and you can see this crestfallen expression after like about 20 seconds, and she very reluctantly says, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to tell you this, but I can't do anything about that. It's as if your very souls have been, part of them have been replaced with something dark, insidious. This is beyond my reckoning.
First the captain, and now my very beef essence. Oh no.
what
What
was
else could
the
they take from us?
title?
What's that?
What was was she a Mother of the Moon or
She goes by Mother Matron, that's her title.
Mother Matron? Okay. Thank you ever so much, Mother Matron, for healing our wounds. We were suffering. The battle we fought against the Morg in the sewers was unparalleled. We lost our friend Joran, and we were quite devastated. But I would be remiss if I didn't remind you that you offered to heal our friend as soon as I. And she would be quite upset if she forgot it as well.
Yeah, she looks to the Firbolg and says, absolutely. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in one of our chambers here. It will take me about a day or two to make the preparations to restore your sight. So Suna is gonna kind of have to sit this one out.
Bye, Suna. Sleep well. Rest up.
She says, don't you dare leave without me. And yeah, makes her way into the back. The Mother Matron speaks up once more and says, your friend Joran, you said he fell? Were you able to get his body?
He was ghoulified.
Technical term.
Oh my, that is so much worse than nearly being killed. That means that
We do have this, though. And I pull out the sword.
She looks at it, kind of confused. I don't understand.
I hand it to her, two hands out. Very peaceful way.
Yeah, she reverently accepts it, recognizing it as the sword that he had, and with her detect magic still activated, oh, I see. It's as if a piece of him is still in this. That might be enough. Not for me. There's nothing that I can do, but there is a place on this very island, as she reverently hands you the blade back. On the north end, a large crater of arcane power. There's a spirit that dwells there. We made peace with it when it first made landfall hundreds of years ago. It might ask a great deal from you, but if you beseech it, it may very well be capable of bringing your friend back.
Whereabouts is this on a map? And can we have a map?
Give me the stuff. Hand it over.
I'm very sorry. I don't have a map that I would be able to offer you. You may ask at the Crystal Keep, the governor there. You've done a great service for his city. He owes you a great deal. You may be able to ask him for such a thing, but it is on the north end of the island, the northernmost point. To get there, you'll have to kind of make your way down into a great pit. You will not miss it. There are these great crystalline growths erupting from inside the crater itself. They have grown ever since it first struck down over 200 years ago.
Still kind of like a map, though.
We can go get a map, don't worry, Ruby. We'll go swing by there, but this sounds like a plan. What have we got to lose, eh?
There is one more thing I would tell you before you leave. The region that you would be traveling to, the roads aren't too terribly dangerous until you get about a day outside of the actual pit itself. The reason why we haven't been back there to continue our relationship with the spirit there is I don't really know how to describe it other than a great beast of the sky and sea. It truly is dangerous, and I would warn you that prepare yourselves before you leave.
I've fought off seagulls before, so it should be absolutely fine. Just sounds like a seagull to me. You sure it wasn't just a big seagull?
Kind of sure, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Well, let's hope we don't have to find out for ourselves, but let's be prepared for whatever it may be.
Right. Okay. This is heavy shit. Right. Okay. Right. You wouldn't happen to know this thing here, this curse, anywhere or anyone that may be able to help stave off the effects somewhat? Because I'm feeling a bit limp right now.
She ponders for a minute who she could even begin to think that would be possible of removing this curse that this lich put on you and Speed. And she says, the only thing I could possibly think of would be that same spirit that might bring your friend back, but I cannot imagine that it will be gracious enough to hear two requests.
Well, I'm a fucking delight, so I'm sure I could charm it.
Speak carefully to this creature. It is
Always do.
Very proud.
Proud. Okay. I know a thing or two about pride. Yeah. We'll be alright. Don't worry.
There was such, yeah.
It is wholesome.
That was really sweet. It was such a juxtaposition. It was perfect. I'm sorry.
It was very good. All right. Well, we have been going for about an hour. I think that now is a good time for a break. When we come back, we'll do preparations, and then you guys will get on the road to go bring Vincent back. Cool?
Sounds good to me, man.
For Vincent.
Well, Joran, I guess. You don't have to. Vincent will be back next week. Don't go anywhere, anybody. We'll be right back with more booty.
Hooray!
Hooray!
2. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your patience and waiting. I surely do appreciate it. Now, let's get right on back into it. Where do y'all go? It is the middle of the afternoon. Those of you who are really just Ruby, you do still need to take a long rest to finish your spell slot replenishment. Your hit points were restored by the priest to kind of like say thank you and stuff. Suna's gonna be staying there to get her eye restored. What do y'all do?
Well, they did say... Sorry, I should do this in character. Well, they did say that the roads are pretty safe. Am I right to say that? Speed, is that what you heard?
Until we get close.
And did they say it's about a day away?
2.
2 days. Well, if you're feeling all right there, Ruby, we could go as far as we can, and then if there shouldn't be any problems along the way, if that elf person's right, and then we can set up some camp somewhere and sleep under the stars, and you can get your magic back. I don't understand any of that, but you'll get your magic back apparently.
That's fine with me, Monty. I am just wanting to maybe get a replacement rod, since I gave it to the paladin boy that got vaporized. I thought perhaps you might want to see if there is a merchant in town who would give you a new club.
Anything's a club if you hit it hard enough. But yes, you're quite right. Do you know what? Maybe I'll get one that's a bit more sort of evil repellent that won't just disintegrate. We'll see. Or was it goo? I think it was goo, wasn't it? Evil goo.
Grey glue.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's have a look. Let's stop off at the weapon shop or something on the way.
Yeah.
Very well, very well. So,
Are there horses as well, just to say? Is there like stables? Maybe we could get some...
they would have a stable here. It's probably not going to have like war horses and stuff. It would be more of like temporary storage for horses off boats that would be like being shipped around the place, because the isle that Peridot Point sits on is not very big. Not very big at all.
Okay.
You could go there and purchase horses if you wanted to, if that is an option.
Depends how much we're willing to spend.
Kind of defeats the point of camping as well if we've got horses.
Well,
Wouldn't we get there faster?
Not really.
Alright, okay.
Not functionally.
all right. Weapon shop then, let's do it. What do you say? Everyone up for that?
Yeah.
All right. So you make your way to the blacksmithy here in Peridot Point. As you make your way inside, you can see a dwarf man and his wife discussing inventory and stuff. The woman pipes up. She's got a nice big old bushy beard.
Hello, how can I help you?
Oh, that's an amazing voice.
Thank you.
Ruby, take it away.
No, put a crisp in my mouth.
Father.
Well, stop putting crisps in your mouth and buy a fucking rod. Alright, Monty will go, right, I need a big fucking club, and don't tell the others, but I'm kind of thinking I might need a bit of a shield or something, because, you know, don't tell the others, but, you know what, I've taken a beating over the past few days, and frankly, I could have a fucking day off. So, if you've got a shield and a big fucking club, I'm happy. How much?
Certainly, certainly. One club. I mean, do you want a nice club or do you just want any old stick of wood with some metal on it?
I want a big fucking club that no ordinary man could wield. One designed for the beef would be amazing. A beef club, if you will.
Oh, let me see. Something like that would probably be a little bit specific and custom made. I could do something like that, but it would take some time. If you had any special materials that you brought me, I could even incorporate such things.
Do we have special materials?
Presently,
Yes.
what do you have?
No. Let me have a look in my inventory, which is probably going to be full of goodies.
Well, would we not need to look in the ship's inventory? Because all the loot went into the ship.
That's
that'd
true.
be in
Party
your party
sheet.
sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, in the party sheet. So we have black pearls, turquoise animal figurines,
lot of
an
art objects and
ivory
stuff.
statue.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
art
we've got
objects.
but like ivory can be used to make things. We've got a pearl of power, a moonstone, rubies.
A pearl of power, you say?
Is somebody already using that? Doesn't Suna have that? Does somebody have?
Maybe.
Maybe I'm confusing that with something else.
That's alright. I'll tell you what, for now
I
then,
don't know.
just give me a massive fucking piece of wood. Just shape it up for me.
That's easy. We can already just give you one of our custom-made ones. You want a one-hander or a two-hander?
I want a two-hander. A proper girthy one, you know.
Fine. Give us a gold.
1 gold for a club.
It's literally wood with banded iron. We make it as warm-ups in the morning. I could crank out 10 of them right now if I wanted.
I will purchase 1 of your clubs, please.
Here you go. If you need a one-hander, it's only going to be half the price.
I've already got a couple of them. Yeah.
You said you needed a shield?
Oh yeah, if you got one of them, that'd be. I mean, keep it down. Don't fucking tell the others. I've got a reputation to maintain. But yeah, anything will do. You know, just a piece of wood again. Do you know what? Just like wood. Wood is good.
Well, if you're going to be buying a shield from us, you're going to get one of the good ones. 10 gold.
All right, I can do that. 10 gold's no problem at all.
Okay, it has been added to your inventory, and I've subtracted the gold.
Thank you very much. I will wield that. So how do I? Apologies for viewers and listeners. Oh, you've equipped it already.
Yeah.
So is that added to my AC?
If
Automatically?
you go to the inventory sheet and it is reading as so it's on carried. If you click that, it becomes equipped, and then your AC should be up.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's counting it.
It's counted it in as equipped. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. So I'll wield that and my one of my mini clubs for now, because that's 1 hand each. Sweet. I'm happy. Thank you very much for that. That was fucking good service. I got to be fair. Have you got like some sort of pirate Yelp or something like that? I can put a good review in.
We're the only blacksmithy in town. No one can compete with our craftsmanship.
I can see this is a good bit of wood. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Where are you
I would
folks
like-
going?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would like to inquire about a rod.
Okay, what kind of rod
Staff.
are you asking about? A staff, like a quarter staff?
It was my quarter staff I gave him, wasn't it? I don't think we actually took it out of my inventory.
Okay. So,
Oh no, we did take it out of my inventory. It is gone. Well done, you're quick. Forgot how fast Derek works. Could I have a quarter staff, please? A druid with no staff is quite unfortunate, and because my parrot has nowhere to stand. So
A dwarven battle stave. Aye, that is easy. We'll give it a gold.
yeah, sweet, thank you.
they pull like out of their stock and inventory. It's a very simple staff. The club, I mean, it's quite literally just wood with a grip carved into it and some banded iron with like some studs on it. It's very simple stuff that they're giving you.
My friend Monty here just spent 10 gold on a shield that we definitely didn't see him buy. I'd be willing to like spend a little bit more just because, yeah. You know, so if you've got anything nicer.
Well, it depends on what it is you're going after. Where are y'all headed?
We're heading north. We're hoping to
Fight a seagull.
Aye. My husband,
She points over to her husband, who's like working the forge at this point.
He thought that it would be a good idea to see if he could go mine some of that crystal that's growing and make it into some special kind of material. Almost got himself killed. We lost our donkey to some great beast that swam out of the ocean and took it off into the sky. So, maybe something ranged, perhaps. We have some crossbows. I don't know if you're trained with longbows. We're not the greatest of craftsmen with that. We're not beside ourselves to tell you that elves might have us in that regard. But no finer metalwork can be done than the dwarven craftsmanship.
If I were to bring you some of this material back, would you be able to craft it into a staff?
Maybe. I'd certainly love to try it.
In that case, I shall take your 1 gold and rod, and I shall return with some ore.
Wonderful. Well, let's see you get back in one piece, and then we'll go from there. I would recommend being incredibly careful, just so you all know.
Careful's none of our middle name, but we'll give it a good shot. Hopefully the gods are with us today.
Yeah, my view is, well, if we're going into danger, just get some more wood and hope for the best. That's what we do. Ooh, do you sell javelins?
Of course.
I'll take 5.
That'll be a gold.
Done. Sold. I like you. You're good. You're very good.
Reed, would you require anything whilst we're here?
I do require something with a little more finesse than clubs and staves. I actually pull out my sword that's broken and like hold it in front of me, and I go, anything we can do about this? Perhaps just the new one.
Well, I could reforge it, but if you're looking to get on the road soon, it would take me a couple of days. I could give you a new one.
Is it a scimitar?
No.
Short sword. What is it? I don't know.
No. Rapier.
Rapier. Thank you. I don't know why I thought it was a D6. Okay.
This is a little bit pricier than what your friends are asking, and I'm glad that you know it. It's going to cost you about 25 gold.
Oh!
Of course.
It's coming out your own pocket, Speed. You don't take that out of the ship fund, alright?
What do you mean? We put everything in. Yeah, we put everything. I don't have any like separate money myself.
Me neither. No.
Monty.
I was going to say, don't I have gold? I'm sure I do.
I will gladly pay that.
They very happily take you over to like a wall where there's some swords hanging up, and they say,
Find the one that fits your grip the best, and we'll make sure that's the right one for you.
Is
I will
GP
take
how
some time
much
to
we've
do
got?
that.
Sorry.
sorry, what's that, Will?
I'll take my time and do that.
Wonderful. Cool. Are you looking for anything specific?
Not really. Do they all look the same?
No.
They're all just kind of like stock.
No.
Do they have different like designs?
Yeah. So, some of them are quite literally just like kind of what you would consider run-of-the-mill rapiers. Those are very obviously the ones that are like on the literally like lower end of the wall. As it goes up higher, there's a couple of slots where a couple of the rapiers look particularly I guess sharp is a weird word, but they look particularly vicious. And then there is a final rapier that's like up on the very top that it's... Let me see, how would I want to describe this?
Lich killer?
No. The sheath itself has this kind of runic carving into it. It is sitting in a sheath, and you can see this kind of rime of frost that is like along the plinths sticking out of the wall that are holding the weapon by the sheath, like some kind of condensation from the tropical air.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pick that one up.
Ooh, I can tell you're a connoisseur, aren't you? Got an eye for the exceptionally rare.
I do enjoy the finer things.
That right there was a weapon crafted by his father, made back in Kagranaz before they left for the Jeweled Seas. His prime magnum opus, called Wintertooth.
Badass.
She says that in Dwarvish, but those of you who speak Dwarvish, which would be Ruby, otherwise it would be subtitles.
I will translate for my comrades.
Cheers.
So you're holding this sword in its sheath. Do you like take it out or anything?
Yeah, I start to take it out.
Yeah, awesome. So this is how it appears.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Let's have a look at this bad boy.
Oh, nice.
As you, there's this soft singing sensation that like runs up the bridge of your arm. The air around you crystallizes as you can hear the condensation like turn to tiny glass shards, fall to the ground, and then shatter. These runes that run down the length of the blade glow with this soft pale light.
Wow. That's cool as fuck.
You can tell in my eyes that I'm in love with it.
That right there is our prized possession. We always told ourselves, someone bought that, we'd return to the old country, clear the weregeld on his family's line, make something of ourselves there.
Weregeld means that there's like an inherited bounty on his family. They did something wrong in the past. Ruby would know this from Dwarvish society. Somebody in their line did something wrong, and now their family is basically banished from Kagranaz, which is the dwarven capital in this world, until that bounty can be paid off.
Buy it. Fucking buy it. If you don't, I will. And I won't even
Dare
fucking
I-
use it.
Dare I ask how much?
For this, 10,000 gold.
You can't dangle that in front of us and take it away like that. Oh,
He definitely can.
I
He just did.
he's tickled my balls.
So Ruby clears her throat to just kind of like be a bit like, you know, whatever.
Y'all should check
This-
your
all
party
that-
sheet, by the way. You should check your party sheet. I'm just going to let you all know. I don't think you all know exactly what you have. Otherwise, you might
We
not be
have
singing that
5
song.
We have 5,000 gold, don't we?
You also have some something important to note. Gemstones are liquid currency in fantasy settings for the most part. Definitely in this one.
Okay.
We have a lot of stuff, yeah.
I
do
was
have a lot of
about to offer to bring back some gems from the mines that we were going to in exchange for it, but if we can exchange it now.
9,000 silver pieces. That's quite a lot. 5
Yeah,
grand.
and-
220 platinum.
Another 2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, but we've got how much are all these like little bits worth? But right,
I'm
okay.
literally looking at something in
Anyway,
your party sheet that's worth 5,000 gold right now.
are you? All right, okay. Well, I'm just gonna be like, Ruby's gonna be like, that's a fair amount of gold. What if would you be up for negotiating with a different currency? And she just kind of like I don't know what one am I gonna do? I'll just flash the ruby. Yeah, I was gonna say she's called Ruby, so she's gonna have she'll flash the ruby, and she'll be like, would you be open to negotiating with another currency? And she just kind of like produces the ruby.
Her eyes light up as she lays her eyes on this like fist-sized ruby.
By Tyr. Aye, that can go into the barter.
Monty will also put down a box, like a little wedding ring box, that opens up. He'll just go, maybe that'll tickle you as well. But you don't know what's inside just yet. My most prized possession.
Oh no.
What is it?
Why don't you take a look?
All right.
But do not touch. Do not touch.
She slowly...
If it's part of Monty's body, I swear to God, Cal.
What is it?
3 toenail clippings.
Where did you get these?
They're my toenail clippings.
I have no
These
need
are
of this.
toenail clippings. I did not think you were gonna go toenails.
You can keep that.
Oh man.
What are you on about? These are worth 5 of those rubies at least. These are beef nails you're touching right now. Do you know how...
Dwarven custom does not recognize.
The Legend of the Seas. Okay, fine.
They're
Thank you.
mostly earthbound folk, my people.
Fine. Well, I'm offended, but carry on. Have your rock.
So where's the other 5,000 coming from?
Sorry, what? I'm sorry, I'm dead. I'm gone.
That was very good. I was expecting
much
you to
is-
take that in a completely TOS breaking. I was expecting that to go somewhere else.
I was like, ceiling!
What were you thinking?
Try
and keep it-
Discord.
I would break TOS.
I put it in Discord.
Are we thinking... Alright, I'm just going to go in and have a quick look. Are we thinking a Lonely Island situation? Is that what we're thinking?
Pretty much.
Oh! Oh, those are... I wasn't going down that route for
You have a clearer
TOS
mind than I do.
reasons. For TOS reasons. It did go... one of those did cross my mind. Okay. If anyone wants to know what that was, please feel free to contact us via Twitter. Where there is no such thing as terms of service as far as I can see.
Me and Derek were like fractionally apart though, like it was like same region.
Very true, very true. So, where's the other 5,000 coming from, folks? Liquid gold, leaving you with 25 gold in the party sheet and 220 platinum, or would you like to take the platinum and then leave you with gold?
Can we not negotiate it down with like a black pearl or something?
They have explained to you that selling this for 10,000 gold is the exact amount that they need to be able to pay off their family's debt and return to their homeland. They're not willing to negotiate.
I think she meant how much for these black pearls that we have.
She looks at them.
These are magnificent. I'd say if you put these together, probably worth 1,000.
Look, we're quite gold poor. We've just got stuff at the moment.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit, yeah.
So we need to liquidate some of our assets.
Don't
If
understand
it-
what you just said, but yeah, we need to give you some of our shit.
Yeah, if it suits you better, we will happily sell this all to you first, and then buy back what you require of us. But we're cash poor at the moment.
Very well. So, bring in what treasure you may have, and we'll see if we can't all get it converted over for you.
Right, fellas. What are we selling?
Right, bronze crown. How much?
250 gold.
Pretty nice. Carved ivory statuette.
1,000.
Okay.
We're nearly there. So we've got.
That's
We're at
1,500.
we're at 725 right now. Box of animal figurines is another 2,500 or 250, so that would be 7,500.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and erase these things off here because I'm assuming that we are going through with the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. That. Have you seen that picture of that sword? Speed's got to wield that bad boy.
He's got to. Can I make an argument for keeping the Pearl of Power, just in case Suna was using it?
They would not have any use for something like that. They're not spellcasters.
Yeah, so let's keep that. Do we really need a bird cage? I mean...
Don't you own a parrot?
We don't...
I can't be caged!
Hey, Larry! This is why Larry doesn't live with you anymore! Okay? This is why he came to live with me.
What's another 250?
Larry doesn't want a cage for the ship? No?
Why would he want one? He can
I
sleep
don't know.
wherever he wants. He can sleep in the bird's nest, the crow's nest.
Silver necklace with gemstone pendant, another 250. That'll take you up to 8,000.
Yeah. And then we can pay 2,000 in gold.
Yeah,
I'd be
then
cool
we,
with
can
that.
do, then we can do the two. Yeah, that's
Do you
sweet.
want it to go from the gold or the platinum?
Well, if we get rid of all the platinum, that leaves us with, what, 20 platinums, is it?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, you guys are legends.
Yeah. Super Giga Chad homies letting you fucking get this weapon right now.
This is how you get good shit in D&D. You gotta sell off your booty. Sometimes you gotta band
Just
together,
don't
haven't you?
tell Suna.
You know this is recorded, right?
Yeah, don't tell Suna. Sure,
Oh,
Natalie
yeah.
won't mind.
I don't know. We'll see.
That just means that everybody else has to get good stuff too. There is still
I mean,
some stuff that y'all did get from the morgue that y'all have yet to identify. That might be of interest to your other friends. That's up to you guys, though.
We'll make a note to probably check that over with them so they can get that information there and then. And we can all be as amazed with your generosity together.
So the dwarves are incredibly grateful that you have purchased this weapon from them. As the dwarf who was working the blacksmithy actually stops and comes out to take the weapon from you and make sure he's oiling the haft and everything, even though it's magical and it's not going to really need it. He's literally just doing this as a sign of thanks and gratitude because the money that you guys have spent right now is not only outfitting your party better for the future, but it's allowing a family of dwarves to return back to their people.
Sorry, I'm hiding my keyboard from my cat.
Oh, you're good.
Well, I mean, it was called, what was it? Wolf.
Wintertooth.
What was it? Wintertooth.
Wintertooth.
So, I mean, Speed, it's yours now. Do you want to give it a new name? A nickname? Are you happy with that?
I like Wintertooth.
I think that's fucking cool, personally, yeah. I think that's cool.
Can't just change its name.
Well,
Yeah,
new
and
owner.
while stood in front of the cat muted me.
The dwarf man is thanking you profusely, Speed. He's saying, you've given my family another shot at life, and for that we are eternally grateful. If you ever come to Kagranaz, please look us up. You will always have a place to stay with us.
Will do.
They
Give him
will
like a
fucking,
sturdy
fucking rob
handshake.
him.
What's that?
They
Well,
will. Sorry.
I said I just give him a sturdy handshake, the adventurer's handshake.
yeah, absolutely. He gives you a firm handshake back. What were you saying, Monty?
So I was just jumping in with the complete opposite of what Will was saying and just saying, I think we should fucking rob him.
That's funny.
Sorry.
To be
Thank you
fair,
for
what's gonna
generosity,
happen?
Robert.
What's gonna happen now? Are they gonna pack up shop and leave?
Now that you guys have killed the morgue, now that that's been reported and the harbor is set to open up again within the next couple of days, yeah, they're going to charter. They're going to charter a ship back to the mainland and make their way back to Kagranaz.
I'm assuming there's going to be a closing down sale now. Like 50% off everything.
I was thinking about the shop, to be fair. Like, it'd be nice to have, like, a little cheap home base and something that could generate cash on its own, and we could just leave it running, like, hire someone to run it for us. I mean, they're very grateful.
That's a 5D chess move, and I'm here for it. They tell you that they will sell you their shop for...
Like, screw staying in inns, right? We could buy this blacksmithy off them for uber cheap because they're wanting to go.
You know what? I've
3,000
always wanted to
gold.
learn how to be a smithy.
How much?
What was that?
3,000.
Do it.
1,000 gold. Well, I mean, we
Do
just
it.
spent like a fortune on a...
Press the button.
Actually, we don't have a ship.
No, this ship was going to be 40,000, right? No, 10.
10.
10.
We'll get more. We'll get more stuff. Okay.
I mean, we can literally sell all the stock that they're going to leave behind because they're not going to want to take all the stock with them. So we'll buy the stock, the blacksmith, and the house above, I'm assuming.
They're giving you everything for 3,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
3,000.
As
We could hire someone to sell everything for us and make us a natural income.
Yeah, literally, there's rules for this already that I'm already using. It's strongholds and followers. If you get an establishment, it brings in 1,000 gold per stronghold level per season. So every 3 months, it's going to be making you guys 1,000 gold. It's a level 1 establishment.
If we're buying a ship and we're getting it made, it's gonna take us fucking ages anyway. Like, unless we can find one that's ready to be bought.
Or robbed.
We can't really go do that if we're gonna have a home base, though. We're gonna have to behave here. No shitting where we eat.
Smart.
You're smarter than me, Ruby. Sorry, my pirate instincts were just coming in there, you know. I see a ship and I think, fucking raid, you know.
Yeah, we can raid anyone we want on the high seas. Just don't do it in the harbour of where I'm suggesting we buy a home base.
I totally fucking agree with that. I really do. Okay, I'm in. Let's buy the place. Monty Beef Castle. Businessman. It sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I have always wanted to learn how to smith, so maybe.
The Guns
it's something
family
Ruby's love.
is... Sorry, go
ahead. Ruby's a druid because she likes making and mending things, so for her, this is kind of a bit of a dream come true. She is super hyped. Because, like, she loves making shit. She's always traveling. She's a pirate, and so she did druidcraft, so she's like...
Oh, we gotta do this for you then. We've gotta do this for Ruby.
She's always wanted a workshop.
Oh, yeah. So the Weregild is paid, and they are returning to Kagranaz. Wonderful. So the Guns family, G-H-U-N-Z, that's the Dwarven family that you have just done business with. I'm going to go ahead and take that. So that'll be 2025 remaining in the party sheet. They are very blown away, to say it mildly. They're going to be getting their stuff up within the next day or two and leaving everything as it is for you folks. The dwarf blacksmith, the man himself, or I guess man, the male of the two, has a couple of old manuals that his family has held in their in the repertoire for a very long time, and he's even gonna leave one of those here, a very peculiar way for them to make armor with different types of materials.
Ruby will savor it because it's blueprints and it's making, and she's like,
Oh yeah. They'll still be here for a few days. So by the time you guys get back, they'll probably still be here, but they'll be leaving shortly after that. What was your question, Seely?
I was just going to say, do we want to change the name of it? Do you want to keep it as Guns?
We'll
thing
decide.
in
Well,
honour
I'll
of
tell you
them?
what. Unless somebody forces divine intervention, we'll leave it up to a Twitter poll.
Oh, cool.
I did that with my ship on whatchamacallit, on Fractured Crystals. It's called the Phoenix Down. I call her Brunhilde, but the ship is called Phoenix Down. And we left it up to Twitter. So after this, I'll let Derek put up a post and
I did that before, and my ship ended up being called the Sea Bastard. So,
That's a good fucking name. Holy shit, I can name it hard. That name fucks, dude. The Sea Bastard? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's awesome.
That name
isn't it?
fucks, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I just want to point out though, if it does come to it and it's a really, really terrible name like Boaty McBurface, I do have enough points for a divine intervention.
There you go.
And I will use it.
Sea Bastard it is.
So yeah, I'm happy to leave that up to Twitter.
Very well, very well. Okay, so the sun is starting to set. Once all the contracts have been signed and what have you, the intent to foreclose on the business and turn it over to you has been written out, and all the parties have signed signatures applicable. And yeah, they're still, like I said, they're still going to stay here because it's their house, but they'll definitely help you out with anything that y'all need until they leave in probably like a week or so.
Should we stay the night in the tavern?
Probably.
Or
you don't really want to travel by moonlight.
Yeah. Pints? Celebratory tavern?
Yeah. With the Guns, would you like to join us for a drink?
They would be honored to join you.
Well, this is
The tavern!
it's been a positive end to the day after what's been honestly quite fucking tragic.
Oh, we should name it after Joran.
Well, I still got hope that we'll get him back.
Yeah, that is true.
So, let's hold on to that just for a moment. He's not gone just yet, you know. He's not gone until we say he's fucking gone.
Ruby's
go ahead.
Ruby's not that certain. That's you know, she's kind of like trying to come to terms with it, and she's like, "No, but we can do this. We can do it," because what we're planning is like beyond what she can really comprehend, I guess. And she's very science, and
well,
she's not really sure.
I became a pirate to forge my own destiny on the high seas, and that includes death. So I die when I say I die, and my friends die when they decide they want to go. So this is what we do as pirates.
Giga Chad vibes. Monty's such a fucking Giga Chad, bro. Hell yeah. So as you guys are getting your pints, enjoying yourselves, that half orc that we met in the second or first, I guess it was the first session, he kind of like wanders over, holding a big old pint, and looks you up and down. Oh, look at you folks. Look at you.
Monty, so nice to see ya.
Oh, hey, your broken sword. You got it fixed. Good for you, Speed. He claps you on the shoulder.
So nice to see that fortune's turned y'all's way.
And he's kind of giving
What
you
was
a
his
shit
name? What was his name again?
Jeremy.
Jeremy! Oh, it's so good to see you again. Come, join us. Sit, have a drink.
Jeremy kind of sits down next to you.
Oh, nice to be welcomed for a change. Monty,
Oh, you know.
you got my fucking money?
Well, you'll be getting it back very soon. You see, we've just come into a bit of a business arrangement that I know you will benefit from as well. So, just a little bit longer, and it's all yours, my friend.
What kind of arrangement? Oh, good to see you there, Guns. Good to see you, ma'am.
Well, you see the guns here?
Yeah, I'm a patron of theirs.
Yeah. Well, soon you'll be a patron of mine.
Come again.
I said, soon you'll be a fucking patron of mine. Monty Beef Kettle.
You pulling my leg here. You bought their smithy?
No. They gave it to us.
He just gives them like an incredulous look, like,
Why?
I'll just
No,
I'll just wink at the Guns family just to try and get them on the same page as Monty.
wasn't he a smith though? Wasn't he a blacksmith?
you do remember
Right,
that he
okay.
mentioned something about that, yeah.
Right, so Ruby's just kind of like, what was his name again? Gregory.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. And Ruby's like, Jeremy, ignore him. You looking for any work at the moment?
Well, here the port's gonna be opening up again, but I don't know. You buying that smithy got me thinking. You got somebody here who's gonna be sticking around, who knows their way around a smithy?
I would be looking, but I'd also be looking for someone that I could trust, who ain't gonna go messing around with personal relationship issues with my comrades here.
He kind of scoffs and looks over at Monty and he goes, Monty's gold paid for this establishment?
No.
Technically, no.
Monty's graft, Monty's goodwill, and well-known good nature paid for this.
Sounds like it'd be coming out of your bottom line when you pay me each week either way. You got yourself a goddamn deal.
And he sticks his hand across the table.
I'll take it because I'm the one doing business negotiations, apparently. Then it's a deal. Take out the next week off, and we'll what's a reasonable pay? So like, how much
Skilled
is
labor.
like? I don't know how much we're paying him though. Anyway, we'll pay
It's a
you
gold a day.
a gold a day. If that's a amenable agreement for you.
He nods. He looks to Guns.
You aren't by chance leaving one of your manuals behind, are you?
He says,
I, the armor one. No shit. Alright. You teach me how to use that too, right? Yup. Fantastic.
Then
Welcome aboard, you sketchy fuck.
wonderful. Is there any...
I'm gonna-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we're gonna take over the city. We'll just keep coming back to Peridot, dropping off all our stuff, and then making improvements, and like slowly like take over it, and then turn it into like a pirate monopoly.
Monty wants that life drawing class that happens. He wants to be in charge of that.
Oh, yeah.
Just you wait. We're gonna take over the world.
Very well. So, this is probably the time for our second break. Is there anything else that y'all want to do in preparations so that when we get back we can go into you guys leaving town?
We'll just have a cheers, chink, what do they call it? Cheers, clink glasses, toast. That's it. That's the word I'm thinking. And then call it a night, and then we'll head off on the next day, I believe.
Fantastic. Don't go anywhere, anybody. We're going to take a quick 5 to 10. We will be right back with
More booty.
Oh, dang!
Yar.
2. Welcome back, folks. Thank you all so much for waiting. We surely do appreciate it. So, as our intrepid adventurers and newfound landowners, business capitalists, I guess, venture capitalists, have made their way out of the city, they have started their journey. As they said, as the Mother Matron told them, the roads are indeed quite safe. The first entire day's worth of journey is a peaceful trek through a tropical countryside. There's the beautiful sun on the horizon that it's pretty warm, it's pretty hot, but you're able to stay hydrated, and for the most part it's just a nice kind of journey outside of town. Continuing on, you make your camp underneath the stars for the night. What do you guys talk about?
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
First, though, can I understand what this sword actually does?
Absolutely, you can. So, that I guess we'll kind of rewind time for a moment to probably that evening after y'all drank and everything, and after you go to bed, Speed.
Mm-hmm.
Spending some time with it, you are able to kind of feel each of the runes and these glyphs, this kind of like solidifying into reality the will of the creator. This weapon, when you hurt someone with it, to say it plainly, it deals an additional d6 worth of cold damage to them. In addition, while you're holding the sword, you have resistance to fire damage. In freezing temperatures, this blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. And when you draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you. This property can be used once per hour.
Hell yeah.
Sick. That's awesome!
Hell yeah. That's 10 grand well spent.
And technically we got the access to the smithy because of it as well.
Yeah.
So, like...
Do you know what? Fuck yeah.
It's also got a plus 2 bonus to it.
Oh,
Forgot that part.
they're updated on my sheet.
Yeah.
Oh man, Speed is just gonna get in there. That's so good. Oh my
Close
god.
it and reopen it. Let's make sure that it's...
He's quick and cold. That's so good.
And it's looking like it's being a little bit of pain to...
You like Jack Frost.
There we go. Now it's all
There it
functioning
goes.
correctly.
Amonte's jack shit.
Oh, you're both taking a disadvantage roll at the moment. Aren't you?
I figured it would all be plugged in correctly. Apparently it was not, but there you go. Now it's all working correctly.
Perfect.
So, flashing back forward in time, what do y'all talk about while y'all camp that evening?
Most memorable moment with the captain. What's yours, Ruby? Because Monty wants to put you right on the fucking spot.
Well, I didn't know him as well as you and Speed. I only got to port like hours before we left port, and faced the Kraken. My knowledge of him was very, very limited.
I remember there was one time. Do you know what? Just before the crab incident happened to me, actually, we were doing some fishing. I was bringing up the daily to feed the men, and then suddenly, I bought a massive lobster. It was about that big. It was bloody huge. And the captain goes, "What's that?" I said, "Well, it's a lobster, Captain." And he goes, "No, it's just a long crab." And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, it's just a long crab, it's not a lobster. Well, I'd never heard of a lobster. So it turns out the captain's been at sea all his life, and he'd never seen a fucking lobster before. He was a man of such great wisdom and knowledge and power of the seas, but he'd never seen a fucking lobster. Can you believe that? Madness. Absolute madness. Anyway, what about you, Speed?
Jeez, how am I supposed to top that?
I just talk shit, man.
That was great.
You also posted a long crab on your Twitter
I
earlier.
did, yeah.
I knew you were going to use it somehow.
I had to.
As there's a lull in the conversation, Speed thinking, well, how am I going to top that? There's this kind of over the horizon that carries on the ocean waves.
The hell was that?
Yes, Larry.
Right. Can we get a good look at it? Out to sea?
You can certainly try. It's going to be really high DC for perception or investigation.
Has either of us got like a pirate telescope thing?
I have dark vision.
It's very much further away than your dark vision range, I can assure you that. It's like off the coast in the water. You can try to make out some kind of disturbance amongst the waves, but making out
I'll try that.
what this is, probably not gonna.
I mean, he's used to fishing at sea, and he'll see where things are and go and say, "Captain, let's go over there." So I'm thinking he might have an idea. So perception, you say?
Yes, or investigation.
Let's do perception. I'm going to roll that right into the dice tower. On its way.
Well, holy shit. Okay, so you can see from the depths coming straight up, you can make out this shape amidst the moonlight like a great shark with wings. It's holding an orca by its bottom two talons. The killer whale screaming and thrashing as best as it can, and as this creature just plummets from the sea into the sky, the backlight of it illuminates it well enough to make out this massive snout with these ridges running down it, spiky like a spine.
Wow. Monty's very perceptive.
Indeed.
That's. I'm assuming that was a crit.
It was
not
very
crit.
close. It was close enough for the DC to be beaten, and it was above a 20 on the DC. So,
whoa.
The creature carries this kill off to the north end of the island, in the very direction that you folks are headed.
I will relay this information to my fellow crewmates and he'll rub his eyes in disbelief and just be like, "Well, that was fucking new. You ever seen a flying shark before?"
A what?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, it was carrying a fucking whale. It had talons. I don't know if someone slipped something in my breakfast or something, but I say we get it. I say we get that prize. What a tale that'll be. I'll be known as the greatest fisherman in the entire Jewel Seas. I'm not only a danger to the fish in the sea, but the ones in the fucking sky as well. Let's do it.
Shark's teeth and fins do sell quite nicely. I imagine a beast that big would have quite a few.
What about shark talons? I know.
Well, I've never priced them up, but I mean, like, we could put them into spears or something, like leather for armor.
Fuck
shark skin armor.
Well, it went off to the north, and we're headed that way anyway. I'm feeling good. Let's take
Ruby
it out.
can smell the money off this beast. apparently she's part hobbit as well.
And on that note, it's time for second breakfast.
So
you kid, but like the last session of the One Ring, I literally complained about missing second breakfast like 20 times.
So, assuming that you make your way down for bed for the evening, with dreams and eyes full of money, the next day you awaken and continue on your journey.
I will feed One-Eyed Larry some crackers and suggest he fly ahead and scout our path just to make sure there's no dangers.
Yeah, absolutely. So, after about an hour or so, One-Eyed Larry returns, and he says, "Small island, right? Last point attached to here. Like it goes on, and there's some crater thing. I don't really know what the crystals growing out of it are, but it's kind of singing. Oh, it sounds like this.
I love how he's learned to talk so well.
When you made him your familiar, you increased his intelligence score.
Yes! Okay, so I'll give Larry a cookie to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Odie, for the hydrate.
Yeah.
Right. Counts.
Well, technically it doesn't hydrate if it's more rum than...
Lucky I got some water as well.
There you go. Take care of that body. Hashtag self-care.
Would you gentlemen like to follow the parrot?
He hasn't led us wrong before. Or has he? He probably fucking has, actually. Who cares? That way the prize lies. Let's do it.
There's some weird statue. Looks like an elf. Old, though. Whole thing's made out of gold.
Oh my god.
Point us
Golden
to that,
elf
Larry.
statue?
Point us to the statue, Larry.
I smell booty.
It's on the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Good, Larry. Well done.
well done.
Let me get another
Perfect
cracker.
familiar.
I did a really good job. Put some butter
Yeah,
on
uh-huh.
it. Yeah.
Butter on
Keen
it,
eye
yeah.
for booty.
Yeah.
Butter.
Yeah.
Just some fruit as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Super ups. Yeah.
Definitely. You got some strawberries?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Right.
Spoiled parrot. My god.
It's the problem with making things
Oh, it's
sentient
that.
or sapient.
Did you hear that? There's
What?
some douchebags giving their kids some kind of lawnmower motorcycle, and they come past my house every night on it, and
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear it for the most part, if that makes you feel better.
that's good. Sorry.
Yeah, Monty, you're slowly oozing out of frame. Posture check. Thank you, Soul.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Do you know what? I do need to keep being reminded of that, because... Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Just sit back like I do, so like your head's little.
I can't. I lean forwards. I hear booty, and I just gotta lean. You know, gotta get in there.
It's
Cheers,
just,
Salt
like,
Legends.
Enticed. But yeah, watch your back.
So the token lock is off, folks. After about 30 minutes of walking, you come to the spot that One-Eyed Larry described. You can see sticking out over this copse of trees, true to form, a completely solid golden statue, huge, and it is very clearly of an elf. As you are kind of like coming around the bend to this very idyllic little sink in, you can see this spot where tide pools are capable of gathering.
Wow, it's a beautiful map.
Thank you. I made it yesterday.
Oh.
Very nice.
You
Thank
said
you.
the crystal thingies, the ores were visible.
To the
Whereabouts are they?
north.
To the
Not
north,
on the map,
okay.
yeah.
That's fine. Oh, it's up that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as you guys are making your way over here, can I get perception checks from everybody?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Because you've given us a shop. Absolutely. Well, we paid for it.
I was gonna say we worked quite hard for that. Negotiated.
All right.
Oh, music's changed.
Oh, I got a count.
You can hear the sound of waves crashing on the shore. And Monty and Speed, both of you can see coming up over the horizon a fin parting the water
boy.
between it, headed directly for the two of you.
Bring it on.
May their aim be true.
Blessed to the players. Thank you, Soul.
Let's go. Thanks, Soul.
Cheers, Sol. We need that.
Beers for the beer god.
Would you please roll
Sorry.
initiatives for me? No surprise
Yeah, I'm just taking
round.
a look at this picture of this here. Like, wow.
Let chat get a good look at it. I was looking for inspiration for an encounter. I found this picture and I was like, okay, I'm going to base the entire thing around that.
Yay!
Homebrew step blocks, yay. Ooh. True to form,
Nice.
Speed goes first. It is still off the shore presently, headed directly towards you all.
I got a 2. Are you kidding me?
Red Lord imposes their will.
Ooh.
Press the advantage.
Advantage to Speed. Thank you, Soul. Much appreciated.
Wow. Can I see any part of this, or is it just like the fin?
Just the fin and like the
Just the
shadow
fin.
beneath it.
Oh man, that's such a cool monster. That's so cool.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna run over here to behind this tree,
Okay.
like right there.
Okay. I'm going to turn the token lock back on just for movement, but that's fine.
And say, "Get out of the open. Let it come to us." And I'm gonna hold my action to attack it if it gets close enough with my new sword.
Sick. Okay. Very, very good. Monty Beefcastle. It is your turn, friend.
Okay, Monty is going to hearing Speed's words. He is going to take cover by just by Speed by the tree, and he is going to throw a javelin if the distance allows.
So let's see
Quick look.
here. It is with disadvantage.
Okay.
Javelins have a range of 20 feet by 60 feet. If it's within 60 feet, you can make an attack roll. It's with a disadvantage. If it's out of 60 feet, it means it's out of range. You cannot hit it at all.
In which case, I am going to hold an action.
Okay.
Monty is going to say, well, it's been a long time since I've been fishing. This one's mine. And he's going to bring out a net. And if the monster swoops over them, he's going to try and throw the net at it and try and ground it with this big fishing net.
Fantastic. So you're ready in action to throw a net on the creature.
I am indeed.
Fantastic.
Yes, well done.
Okay. The shark skin wyvern comes a veering off. Okay, so a couple of things are going to happen before he can really do anything. Folks, please. You're ready to actions.
Oh yeah, I got an attack here.
You go first, sweet.
No!
I'll use the advantage. I'll use the advantage.
Okay, use that advantage that Soul gave
I just
you.
got the advantage. I'll use the advantage. It's fine.
Alright. Much
There we go.
better. Yeah, there we go. Turn a net 1 into a 15. There you go.
Okay, Monty's doing it.
Okay. And
Okay.
the net?
So I think the net hit, did it?
How big?
Yeah.
How big of a size creature can a net affect?
It's a good point. Let's find out.
I don't know off the top of my head. A large or smaller creature. This is a size huge creature. Would you like to change your action?
If you're being generous, then I will change it to a javelin as it swoops over.
You know what? You didn't know how big it was going to be. You didn't know how big it was going to be. So, I'm not going to be that generous.
I will say maybe he misjudged it from a distance. So perhaps maybe he would have still readied the net. I'm going to say he would have still readied the net.
Could the net just hinder?
Yeah, the net just doesn't do anything, unfortunately.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine. And he's just going to be like, oh, fuck. That was my best net. Bonus action rage because his favorite net has. I can't. It's not even his go.
You can do it on your turn. Yeah.
He will rage because he's pissed off his net is broken.
Totally fair. So, to kind of paint a picture for you folks, this creature comes soaring straight out of the water. There's this like explosion of force behind it as it comes flying out. You throw the net up, and it is at the same time that Speed is like thrusting up this rapier and like cutting deeply into its side. We can see the cold seems to particularly wound this creature. It's as if like the localized spot turned from this like glittering kind of like gray and blue to like just black and deadened scales all around where you struck with the rapier. As it is coming though, it is doing this huge sweep. So technically I can break up its movement however I want to. I just wanted y'all to know that's where it's gonna be moving. So if I'm doing 30 feet, I can get you all when he's there. Okay, fantastic.
Ow.
Oh, I hope I didn't apply that twice. Let me make sure I didn't apply that twice. Nope, just once it looks like. Okay.
No, once is enough, thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Jeez.
So,
30 hits of...
What's that?
30 points of damage.
Yeah, he's not done. So as he comes like plunging out of the water, his huge fuck-off sawtooth snout slices that net clean in half, and at the same time it hits both Ruby and our good friend Speed. Was not fast enough. Both of you have these wounds that are like, it's up in the air. At the start of your next turn, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. If you fail that saving throw, you are taking another 66 slashing damage.
Jeez.
Before
I don't even
your
have that
turn,
much health.
What's that?
I don't even have that much health. Like, 66 is more HP than I have.
6d6.
Oh, 60.
Which is still quite a lot.
Oof. So, you need to make a saving throw. It automatically rolled it for you. It wasn't... I guess that was my fault. I should have had you roll it first. So, let's roll that Constitution save, and let's see what happens.
We don't have a healer.
I
She's
mean,
a
I
druid.
can heal, yeah. Okay, so I'm rolling Constitution.
Yeah, just at the start of your turn. It doesn't take an action or anything. It's just you have to make a save at the start of your turn. Ooh, that is a gnarly. So I'm going to actually roll the damage here rather than what the automatic one was.
Can I use my bless to reroll?
If you would like to add your bless to it, yes, you can add a d6 because that will make a difference.
Make a difference. Could I do that, please? Because
Yes.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. Go ahead and use that bless that Soul gave you.
D6 is that one.
Perfect. You got one more than you needed. So you take half instead, and the wounds close. So half of 19 is what? 8. So you are at 38 wounds out of 48.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to heal myself on this.
I don't blame you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so we can see when you move on your turn, like, the wound looks like it's just about to explode with blood, but you're able to, like, grab it and, like, mend it. Thank you, Soul.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thanks
Sol.
for that, Soul.
If anyone wants to divine intervention and turn this into a pigeon or something, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm just wanting to check if how much of my action this wand of lightning rods takes. You can use an action to expend one or more. So yeah, no, I can use a heal though as a
Bonus action? If you
yeah,
have
as a
healing word.
bonus. Yeah, I do have healing word.
Okay.
That's the one I was thinking. Yeah, I can use that as a bonus action, and then I could still hit it with something, right?
You can use a magic item and cast a spell in the same turn. Yeah.
But you can't cast 2 spells.
You can't
unless
cast 2
you
leveled
have like
spells.
yeah.
Unless
Okay,
you're a
right.
sorcerer with twin spell, but we don't need to get to the...
Yeah, that's what I was just like. Unless you're like pulling some wild fin rubbish.
Yeah.
I am gonna do it at level 3.
Okay.
Because I was dying. I am dying. So 1, 2, 3.
And then the bonus that you get for your moon sickle as well is going to be an additional d4.
Yeah, I'm hoping this drops on my character. Yep, plus d4. I mean, I'll take it.
So as a bonus action, you knit the huge, like, gaping wound that almost split you in half. You are more incorporated now. You are not quite as close to falling in two. That was your bonus action. What else do you want to do?
I would like to use my wand of lightning bolts to hit it with a lightning bolt.
Okay, wonderful. So do you have something on your character sheet that you can drag that on, or do I need to make a manual dexterity saving throw?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out last time. The Wanderer gains 1d6 plus 1 charges daily. Ooh.
Spell DC save 15, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So unless there's something on here with it, there is something down at the bottom, but it does not look like it is plugged in correctly. I would have to manually do that at another time. So I'm just gonna have it make a saving throw.
It says you cast a 3rd level version of the spell. So I could add lightning bolt to my sheet.
So he's he got a natural 20. He's gonna take half. So go ahead and roll 8d6 damage, and he's gonna take half of that.
Damn.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a
Oh,
good
3
roll.
sixes! Yay!
So we're gonna cut that in half and drop that onto here.
Oh, I quit.
So as the lightning bolt like pierces over it, it looks like it was gonna hit straight through like its throat, but its scales kind of diffuse some of that, and it just like kind of skates off around the backside and like continues striking upwards. Is that any movement? Do you move at all?
If I try and move away from it, I have to disengage, don't I?
You already used an action. You can disengage, but he will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no point in me moving.
Okay, just wanted to ask. Alrighty, then in that case, we go up to speed. Oops. So that is how much damage you will be taking if you do not pass that Constitution saving throw, buddy.
Lovely. Save, Constitution save. You want it in the tower?
Sure. That is a 16. That is a success. You take half. So instead, you are at. What were you at before that? You know?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Let's see if we were.
No, it was at 30. He was
at
at
30 before, so then that would put you at 41.
Oh. Can't keep me down.
Prone, and the wound knits. Or rather, stops bleeding. Your turn, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna fuck this thing up.
I love it.
I mean, please
That's
do
the plan.
it.
That's the plan.
Give it to a dude.
Stick to the plan.
Let me roll
Speed.
some attacks
Fuck
here.
'em up.
Like,
There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a couple of ones in there.
It's all right. Second attack. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
There you go.
Love to see it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
All right, cool. Then we're just gonna action surge and attack 2 more times.
Fuck yeah. man.
yes!
Do it, man.
There we
I wanted
go.
to be a crit so bad. Did you see that, bro?
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Hey, like,
Bam.
Ooh, that damage, bro. Gorgeous. Paint us a picture, bro.
So I'm like fighting with this thing, and it goes over me with one of its arms, and I just like slash down the wing, and as it like comes back and roars out in pain, I just go across the throat with 2 slices, one each direction. Slice.
Hell yeah. With a final, like, death rattle that shakes the very ground beneath you. This creature did not know what it had fucking bit off. It just slams down on either side. This thing is fucking dead. You guys absolutely laid waste to this guy. Yeah, he gone.
I mean,
Speed.
you got us good first.
Fucking hell, Speed. That was impressive. Since when did you get so fucking good with a sword? That was amazing.
I've always been this good with the sword, Monty.
Well, I've never seen you perform like that before.
So you're always in the kitchen.
I suppose you're right. My word. My mum not to pick a fight with you. Oh,
Hell yeah.
that was incredible.
You could tell
What
I'm like
next?
breathing heavy, like trying to hold myself together. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just sit down for a second.
A pat on the back from Monty Beef Castle.
Yeah,
Well then, crewmate. Suna's not there, is she?
no.
Alright then, Ruby, are you alright? You seem to have cuffed...
I think I'm gonna have to heal myself. Speed, you too.
Don't worry about me. I'm alright.
Like you really are.
You could heal my fucking neck, though. Ugh,
I could actually mend your net for you, so you can bring that over if you want.
my lucky net. Yeah, would you mind doing that for me? My lucky
Yeah.
net.
Sure.
Oh,
Wait.
10 minutes.
Kids, whilst I'm making your net back together and healing everybody, could you maybe just like dismantle this beast so that we can salvage its bits? I mean, like, are we going to be able to carry this with
is
us?
a skill challenge.
I mean, I have the skills. I'm basically doing everything right now.
So, if you can get to 5 successes before you get to 3 failures.
A dreadlord grants their strength, mend their broken flesh.
Thank you, Odie. Heroes never die.
Yay!
Legendary. Thank you.
13 hit points, 2 speed.
Yeah, that helps.
Right. So I was. Can we heal up before we do the skill check?
Sure. So you want to take a short rest, or you want to just use actions?
Would a short rest be okay? Because then I've only used up one of my skill slots.
Sure.
No. Yeah.
You can always do that.
Yeah, but the last time we did that, you jumped us.
It's true. That's true.
Would a short rest get rid of all the damage that we've had, though?
Probably.
Mm,
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Could we rest whilst dismantling this carcass?
No, it'll just take more time.
I mean, yeah, let's rest and then dismantle this.
Okay, so go ahead and start rolling y'all's hit dice for healing. It's on your main page.
Rightio.
Ooh, nice.
Main page.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that the
Gorgeous.
HD?
That's correct.
So
There
I
you go.
just. Oops.
Man, those are good healing rolls, you guys.
Holy crap. Monty's just like, yeah, I'm fine. Straight away. Fuck.
I got a 1. Everyone else was doing
You
very
can
well.
keep
and I got
going.
a
You
1.
can expend as many as you have.
Oh, okay. I'll just say.
You just
do
only
one
get
more
half
then.
of them back each long rest that you take.
Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah, I feel a lot healthier now, at least.
Very good. Somebody roll a d12 for me, please.
Damn
I
it.
think Speed should do the honors after that epic performance. So.
Okay. Random D12, here it comes.
Gonna
It's
be
a
12.
1.
It's a 1. Do you
have
know
a
what? You're not rolling dice anymore. You've been banned.
Wonderful break. There's a nice
Oh, look at
breeze coming off of the ocean. You feel triumphant. You savor your victory over this monster that the townspeople warned you about. And at the end of the hour required for your short rest, you feel ready to take on the task of seeing what you can salvage off of this creature. There's a grand total of 2 things that you are going to be able to get that I can think of. Anything that you get beyond that is kind of bonus. That's if you get it flawlessly. Otherwise, there's the 2 things that I've already kind of determined that you'll be able to get off of this thing.
Well, I mean, it's a shark, right? So fins, teeth, meat,
Talons, wings, that awesome sword nose.
feathers. Yeah, it had
That
feathers.
would make that nose would make a great fucking sword.
So, skill challenge. Who would like to go first? And what roll
Well-
would you like to make?
First things first, I think we should fucking open this thing up and see potentially if it's eaten any sailors or anything that's got good treasure on them.
That is a very good point. Like, if we're talking like, what's the the one that swallows Pinocchio?
It's a
Like,
werewolf.
those isn't.
I
Yeah.
want that nose. So first things first, if it's all right with everyone, I'd like to chop off that nose and try and use that as a weapon at some point. That'd be sick. I suppose that would be strength,
Strength
to
athletics
chop it
makes
off.
sense to me.
Now, I am cursed, so
Have you used your
Strength.
reroll yet?
I have not. So,
Or your bless, I don't think.
all right. So it's with disadvantage in it. I'll roll it. So, strength check.
If you would like to use your inspiration now, you could just roll it out.
I will use my inspiration now and roll it out.
Okay, so there you go.
Whoops! I was meant to put that in the tower, but there
That's
we go.
still going to be a success either way. You accidentally rolled 2 d20s, you got an 18 and a 14. I'm willing to just give that to you. You accidentally shot yourself in the foot and you still won, so that's a success.
Amazing. Look at my new sword. He starts to throw it, like, twirling with it, but he's not very good with a sword. He's used to just bashing things with the club. So, yeah, anyway. So that's Monty happy for now.
Here you go, buddy.
We did that stretch, but I'm doing it now.
Ruby, what are we trying to get off of this?
I mean, there's so much. Like,
Sawtooth Great Club. Oh man. Oh, I love
I-
you, man.
I already thought of it. I knew you were gonna want it for a fucking weapon for Monty specifically, so
Oh man,
yeah, I
I
kind of
love
did
you.
this before the session.
That's
There's another thing,
awesome.
guys. There's another thing that you're able to harvest. I think you'll probably be pretty happy with what you can get. Bring it home with the rest of the rolls. Get 2 more successes, and you can get the other thing. If you get more than that, then that's bonus treasure loot money that you'll get for it. Okay.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Love it.
Right, okay. Well, if we're doing oh, we don't have science in this one, do we? We have nature though.
That
And
would
I have
work.
medicine.
I would say medicine would probably be preferable, but it's a skill challenge, so you can use whatever you can justify.
I'll do medicine.
Would you like to bless that, or have you already used your bless?
Yeah, I used a bless. I did.
That is one failure.
I did have an inspiration though, didn't I?
You do, unless you used it already. I don't think you used it already.
No,
you can use
I
that now.
haven't. Yeah.
Go ahead. Try again. friend.
What is it? What was it? Just a reroll?
Yeah.
Thank fuck for that.
That's even worse.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
It's okay. It's not over. It's not over. You need 5 total successes before you get to 3 total failures. No consequences erupt until you get to 2 failures. So it's a free failure. Nothing bad has happened yet. It's just the physiology is a little strange to you.
Can I skin it?
That is a perfect idea, Speed. I would love for you to try to skin it.
Like with my, it's a lot of handwork, you know. So I'm just, could I use sleight of hand?
Okay. Whatever you can justify.
Clever girl.
Do you have any modifiers that you can apply to that?
I have my inspiration still.
I would probably use that.
Okay, just unchecked it.
Thank you. There you go. That's another success. Okay. We need 1 more success for you to be able to get the second thing out of this. So you are able to get like the exterior layer of scales. You can see that there's some kind of connective tissue that like goes between this creature's meat to the scales to some kind of nervous system beneath it.
Huh. Oh.
The only thing, by the way, before you say what you say, somebody else can attempt medicine, by the way. The only thing is you cannot, one player character cannot attempt the same roll twice, but multiple player characters can attempt the same roll. What were you going to say, Monty?
I just went, oh, and left it at that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I need another pair of hands to get this off.
Yeah.
Anyone good with their hands?
Well,
My
have you
dex.
not heard the tales of Monty's wonderful hands?
It's coming.
Only in brothels all across the kingdom.
I know, they fucking pay me. Right, let me, I'll give you a hand with that, Speed. What do I need to roll? Strength? Sleight of hand?
Whatever you can justify. You've already done strength athletics, so you cannot do that one again.
Okay, I will do, I'll do sleight of hand as well.
Okay.
It's in the tower.
Was there a reason that you rolled that with disadvantage?
No, it shouldn't have.
Let me double check on the combat tracker. Oh, you no, there's no.
Well, he has the
nothing on.
curse, doesn't he?
That doesn't
So-
affect dexterity. That's only strength.
Do
Do you have? Oh, because you're not proficient in it. Oh, you're not proficient in the skill.
Oh. Then I can intimidate it off. I can use animal handling if you'll allow me to use
survival?
I would
might
say
work.
survival. Yeah. I'll be generous here because I forgot that you're not even supposed to be allowed to make rolls with skills that you're not proficient with. I should have explained that. So, assuming you are with survival, do that one instead.
I am not, but I am with animal handling. So
Okay, I'll give you that.
I will be literally handling this animal.
I'll give it to you.
It's on its way.
Natural 20.
I've handled many sharks in my time. This is a magnificent beast. He strokes it.
The second thing that you are able to get out of this, folks, is enough skin and the connective sinew and tissue to make a suit of armor. This armor is going to give you a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. You can breathe underwater, and once per day for a minute, you can activate a type of shark scale mode that any creature that attacks you with a melee weapon or spell attack takes 2d8 slashing damage.
Oh my god, that's sick.
You can make it
Or do we
into,
want the skin?
in theory, whatever type of armor you would like.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Can I take its teeth?
Pretty dope.
The teeth and stuff would be if you can get 2 more successes before you get 1 more failure. If you get 1 more failure, then it's over.
Okay. I have athletics at +5 and nature at +5. I think might be able to.
Whichever one you feel like using, as long as you're proficient.
I have a star next to nature and athletics.
Then you could use both. Not at the same time, though.
Alright, I'm gonna use nature. Okay. Pray to the dice gods, guys.
That's 1 more success. Yeah, that's a total of 23.
Oh
Boy.
1 more to bring it home. We can see you
Oh,
starting
my.
to like loosen some of the talons and teeth and what have you. They're firmly rooted in there, but if somebody can bring it home, you're pretty sure that's a pretty hardy amount of treasure you're going to be able to haul out of this creature.
We could turn feathers into quills.
That's true.
Like Ruby's splitting this up in her head.
Well, we do own...
Bones into flutes.
Oh, we do own a weapon shop / blacksmith now.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's gonna come in handy.
those for the arrows that people might want.
Oh, I didn't think
Maybe.
about arrows.
Or maybe a fin that would be used. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very smart with these things. I don't know why I went into business, to be honest. You could use it as a fucking disguise and pretend you're a shark. I don't know.
Well done, Monty. You tried. We'll definitely put that on the board. Yeah, we'll come back to that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you for mending my net, by the way. No, plenty of long crabs to be caught with this. And all right, Speed, you take it. What do you want?
Oh, I didn't see that Odie redeemed a stretch. Thanks, Odie.
I guess I could have helped try to pull out the stuff, but kind of feeling weak.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Do you guys want me to roll again?
I could roll survival, however. I do have that ability. It's only a +2, though. Gaming a little bit, but yeah.
I have +3 on survival and +5 on athletics left. But
the only thing I could use either intimidation or perception, and that's it. Come on, Teeth, get out of there, you cowards!
So I guess I try to give it a pull.
Mm-hmm. You can do it in whichever order you want to. It's completely up to you. I don't mind the metagaming. I really don't. It's up to you guys.
we can have one more fail though, right? 1
more fail is over. Yeah, you're on the precipice
Yeah.
here. This next roll is going to be determining if you get more money that you can flip out of this or not.
You go for it, Speed.
Want me to just pull?
For it.
Do it. Fucking do it, Speed. You're on a roll today.
Nah.
So that was a strength athletics, right?
Yeah, it didn't roll disadvantage.
It didn't roll with disadvantage. I'm gonna need you to roll another one.
Oh wait, no. Oh, I didn't know you got disadvantage on that one. I don't have disadvantage on mine.
You got it.
Yes!
So you are able to salvage enough materials from this creature that won't expire or that will be usable or convertible into further saleable materials or craftable goodies. You think you probably pulled in around about another 4,000 gold here.
Oh! Oh!
Legend.
We can boil seawater to make salt and salt the meat and take it with us for nom noms.
True. You can do that.
We could.
Apparently, I'm just not playing D&D today. I'm playing whatever the fuck. Like,
We're playing survival adventure games.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You can do that. No, you're absolutely right. You can do that. That's a thing you can do. All right,
Okay.
folks. So, what do y'all do?
I'd like to continue.
yeah, same here.
Wonderful. The party continues on their journey. Do y'all go anywhere specific, or are y'all just going to continue going? I'm asking if you're stopping by the statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to follow this path up towards the statue.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not going to be any more monsters jumping out of the sea and trying to kill you from where you are, so feel safe moving around.
What took you so long, Speed?
Took the scenic route. I didn't want a Hulk jump up here.
One-eyed Larry just kind of like perches on the statue.
So in ancient Elvish, you can see written all around the base of this some strange wording. Do any of you speak Elvish?
Oh, that's a good question. No.
No.
Pretty sure no.
All right. The air around this statue kind of gleams as if some ancient enchantment has been placed upon it. You can feel this kind of solemn air about the place on this ridge.
Interesting. Speed. Do you have Joran's sword?
I pull it out.
I think I've got a feeling. I'm just getting this vibe that this is the place.
We haven't passed the rocks yet. We need to... This is probably just a signpost of where we're going.
Well, fuck me down.
Monty, give me a wisdom check.
Okay. If my mouse worked. Okay. Wisdom. On its way. I forgot to do it in the thing. Don't worry, it's in that one.
Okay.
Monty's lost. He doesn't know what's going on.
The statue has been here a very long time. It kind of has this reverence to it, given that it's been here and the features still aren't weathered away with age, and it is made from solid gold.
Is there anything, like, any magic coming from it or anything? Is it just a statue?
Oh, you are pretty sure there's some kind of magical enchantment placed on it, yeah.
I might be wrong, but and I might have confused this with another place because you mentioned crystals and stuff. I don't see any of that around here. But try the sword anyway. Who fucking knows?
I just like put the sword at the feet of the statue.
The sword kind of glows for a minute.
Am I like totally wrong in that we were supposed to be going into a cave where there was a spirit?
Not a cave, a crater.
A crater. And that's where we were supposed to be going.
Correct.
I thought I'd totally just like corrected you incorrectly there.
You did. No, you're
Okay.
correct. You're correct.
Okay.
I pick it back up.
It's clearly resonating. Can I do an arcana check or something?
Certainly. This statue seems to be of some ancient, important elf. The features are a bit different from other elves that you are used to seeing, indicating that the folk that they come from predates most of the other elven civilization on Ismira.
Whoa.
We're at least in the right place. Perhaps it would be prudent to continue. The elf did say it was in a land they did normally commune with somebody, so maybe they put it there as a token of their gratitude or something along those. But at least we know we're in the right place.
That's true. Monty doesn't know why, but he feels like he should bow.
Does Monty bow?
He bows. He's like, it's just a lot of gold, and I love it. So I think I just want to pay my respects to this wonderful statue. So he'll bow.
Ruby's already done like the measurements in her head of what it would require for them to steal it, and she's thinking, well, at least nobody else is going to be able to do it in the meantime.
Monty, you can feel this kind of warm orb burning on your brow. You have the ability to cast a specific second level spell one time.
Just one time, and then that's it.
Yep.
What spell?
You can pick from the divine list.
All right, leave that with me. I'll take a look. I suddenly feel that you see his like tattoos and his crab wounds just sort of like sparkle a little bit. Whoa, he's got tingly.
They all animated. Little
Sure,
moving
why not?
tattoos.
Yeah,
I think the spell rod tattoo might be.
Yeah.
Does anyone else bow at the statue?
I mean, we wouldn't know that's what was going on, but I think we might just humor him.
Well, Monty will
Just,
say,
kind of...
I don't know what it was, it felt good. So, yeah, give it a go. It felt nice.
May as well pay our respects, I guess. So yeah.
You also...
Hesitantly, but yes.
Very well. You also have one spell slot from the divine spells, one second level spell slot from the divine list that you can cast one time. Your call on what that is. So that would be
Amazing.
cleric list, paladin list.
Yeah. That's awesome. Right, so this isn't the fucking place, but I think we're on the right track then. So...
Continue onward?
Yeah, let's keep going up then. Let's keep going north.
All right. With that, we're going to take our final break for the evening, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more booty.
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 Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your waiting. We surely do appreciate you. So, the rest of your journey today, I assume you're probably keeping your heads on a swivel after what you experienced earlier, but the good news is there's not really anything scary that happens. There's not really any resistance that you face. As you make your way over this narrow land bridge, it takes you the better part of maybe 10-15 minutes, but you have the entire time a completely unobstructed view of this massive grayish, bluish crater. These utterly towering blue crystals erupting out of it at various points, and the closer you get, the more they start to kind of take up your view of the horizon. Before you know it, you have made your way to the end of it, where you can see.
I can see Monty Beef Castle. Like if it was really zoomed in and it was just Monty's face.
That's fucking funny.
Oh dear.
I cannot see that though. I have a big question mark.
Maybe I have...
Wow. That's pretty colours.
Next to it.
Still got Monty's face. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, that's cool, man.
Appreciate it. You have made your way down to the kind of where the inlet into this crater lies. These towering crystals before you.
You're so small.
Well, this is quite something. This has got to be the place. Let's well, Speed, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're an absolute beast, so I think you should go ahead. I'll
My
watch
pleasure.
our backs. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. I'll stand at the back and watch the exit.
I have a climber's kit.
Mm-hmm.
Would that involve a pickaxe?
Probably not a pickaxe itself.
Oh wait, no, here we go. Boot tips, gloves, and a harness. Never mind. Special pitons. Yeah, I was just thinking we've got nothing to actually try and harvest any of this ore, and I didn't think to bring anything with me.
We've got our hands and the power of belief and a fucking net. We'll be fine, don't you worry. We'll find a way.
Okay.
Onwards, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Just waiting for the music to change. Right. Oh yeah.
What actually is this?
What's that?
What is the metal? What is the crystal?
This crystal is not something that is known to you, which is incredibly curious considering that you're a dwarf and have stone cunning.
Mm-hmm. That's
It
what I
looks-
was just thinking.
The crystalline structure of it looks completely alien. It's shaped in these geometric patterns that do not make sense. They almost defy logic. The farther you go down into this basin, the more you can see the light shining and catching it perfectly to reveal that the entire ground zero of this is all this crystal glass over everything. The same structures that these growing crystals seem to be made of.
Am I able to use my stone cutting on for anything, or do I need to have a is it a skill, or is it like a...
Dwarven stone cunning is just kind of this innate thing that you guys know, if I'm not mistaken. I'll double check on it, but that's how I remember it. That I could be misremembering it from previous editions. Whenever you make an intelligence history check on the related origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check. So, you can try and make a history intelligence check and double your proficiency bonus for this roll.
Okay. History, and then what do you want me to do? Just
roll it out, and then we'll double your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so it'd be +2, so +4.
You actually rolled well enough to ask me a single question.
What's a stone?
Okay, so this stuff is living. Wait, it's growing.
Yep.
Is it... I'm trying to decide if I'd rather figure out if there's a way to take a part of it, or if... I feel like if I hack at it, something's gonna come and attack me. Do you know what I mean?
There's only one way to find out.
Okay, what would you ask it, you guys? I wasn't expecting to ask it a question. Well, ask a question about it.
Is it magical? Maybe. Have crystals been known to harvest magical properties? Something like that? That's just my suggestion.
Yeah, am I able to surmise its composition and I guess, like, if that's the limit of it. But I think, like, I'd be aiming to harvest it, so, like, that's my goal. I'm trying to figure out what the composition is, whether it's safe, whether it's some sentient creature that's gonna wake up and kill me.
So the element is as I said, it is an alien element that you have only heard of like maybe one time before in your entire life. It's called callium. It is living crystal that is thought to be connected to a entity on the astral sea.
Wow. I called that one.
Well, sounds a bit like my name. I like this stuff.
I actually wouldn't feel comfortable trying to harvest this, I don't think. If it's supposedly connected to an entity. So I'd be like, Ruby would be like, she'd explain to them what she thought it was, and then she'd be like, I don't think we should be taking an axe to it or anything. I'd at least want to try and get our team back together before wanting any, like... Maybe see what we have to give up before attempting to attack crystals that may summon giant entities.
I agree. I've had enough giant entities for one day. Being one myself, you know.
Yeah.
So what do y'all do?
I knew it when we walked in. I was like, if we hit that, something's gonna appear and murder us. I knew it. Like that, I could just feel it. I'm sorry. My dwarf senses were tingling.
So, speed. Approaching
I want
this-
to take a look at this thing in the middle.
Very nice. Approaching this the largest crystal in the very center of this crater, you can hear that sound that One-Eyed Larry spoke of earlier, and it is resonant. The closer you get to this crystal, the closer that you're able to make out some great structure trapped within. And now that you are right in front of it, you can see the skeleton of a great dragon within the framework, trapped in this crystal.
I've also fallen for that one before, Derek. It's the same world as well, so Ruby was the one who got hit with that, so so Ruby's gonna be very suspicious of this.
What do you do for?
I touch it.
This blue-white spark within begins to lighten up, and you can see as if the very flesh of this dragon is returning to it as it pulls itself up incorporeally through the structure of this crystal. It's kind of like a snake wrapping and climbing its way on the outside until
Interesting.
I keep getting errors, by the way. Could not find template button actions. There's a lot of them.
I don't know, sorry. It probably doesn't matter. Probably, I say. As it fully manifests, its flesh completely returned to it, this large blue dragon has a white horn protruding from the top of its skull.
I am Levinsus. Who are you?
We are adventurers. We have lost a dear comrade of ours, and we're told you may be able to assist in returning him to us.
I may petition to that which watches over me. I assume you have a reason for such a person to be brought back. Merely being your friend, that is a poor reason indeed.
We have been tasked with saving the planet from untold evils. We must join forces and stop the coils from being unlocked. Is that correct? Or are we trying to lock the coils?
You're basically locking the coils.
Okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember which way it was, sorry. We are on a journey to lock the coils that bind evil, and we cannot do it with one of our party missing. Certainly not one as talented as our... Was he a necromancer?
No.
No. What was he? He was a bard and a...
Hexblade Warlock.
Oh, he was a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we kind of need our warlock for that.
He looks you over, one at a time.
For what reason would I have to petition the crystalline dragon?
We were
What do you
warned.
promise me?
We were warned you would ask much of us, and yet we still travelled here. Name your price, O dragon.
He thinks about that for a moment. Raises a talon and like kind of sits on the crystal, like kind of like a cat.
Someday, and this day may never come, I will call upon you to perform a service for me. You will ask no questions, for shall you resist it, your very lives are forfeit. Do we have an accord?
Can I just get a clarification? Would this thing be asked of all of us?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like he's going to individually ask us to do different things. It's just one thing of all of us.
Yep.
For our thrice-drowned hero, I pledge.
Aye.
Aye. For Joran.
For
For
Joran!
For Joran and the captain.
This dragon nods his head and closes his eyes, and when he reopens them, they are burning with this white magical fire. He says the words,
I wish for the restoration of Joran the thrice drowned.
and the last thing that we see on the session is this great swirl of wind. All of the crystals, including this massive one, begin to light up while he begins saying these words. A huge, vortex of blue-white light coalescing from each of them into the center, and we can see a figure beginning to take form in the very middle of this great crystal. For a long moment, it's as if individually his body is being made from nothing. The sword that Speed holds in his hand being lifted up and wrapped in that same energy. And as the camera kind of pans down, we can see as if he's walking down a hallway almost casually. Joran the thrice drowned emerges out of the crystal and is rejoining the party.
Yay!
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I love
Good.
it.
Wow. Thank you, folks. That was... I think I enjoyed that session a lot. That was a lot of fun for me. I hope it was as fun for you guys.
That was incredible, man.
It was
I
very
loved
good,
it.
yes.
I got a blacksmith. Yay!
Hell yeah. Well, thank you to my players. You guys rock. You all make this game what it is. I love you. I really appreciate you. Thank you to everybody in chat for hanging out, sharing those souls, the follows, the raids. Omni, I didn't shout it out earlier, so thank you, Omni, for the raid. I love you, buddy. If you liked what you saw, you will be able to catch us again in about 3 hours-ish. But before we get to that, let's go through our shout-outs, folks. Who are you? Where can people find you? Please let the people know all the good stuff. Will, start us off, buddy.
Hey, I'm Will, or at the Burnt Coin on most everything, and I make maps. Been doing a lot of cool ones recently, actually. So yeah, going to be releasing some of those for free soon, just to get them out there. So you'll find that on my Twitter.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Fantastic stuff. Thank you for being here, Will. Much appreciated. Much love as always, buddy. Mash, what's good, girl?
Hey, I'm Mashashi. I'm on most things. I have been doing writing TikToks and D&D roundup TikToks and ridiculous TikToks. I've also decided to forgo my usual stream schedule because I've been writing my 4th book, so I've been writing a lot. 23,000 words, so that's not
Oh
too
my
bad.
god. That's a lot.
Well done.
I've only got about 60,000 to go. Epic fantasy, yo. So instead of my usual stream schedule, I've been streaming Phantasy Star Online in a new series I call Good Morning PSO. And I've been waking everyone up. So if you want some Rise and Shine TVs on Twitch, come find me and we'll hang out.
Awesome. Well, thank you,
It's only
Mash.
for an hour though, don't. Like-
Totally fair. Totally fair. Thank you for being here, girl. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun to play with
I
you.
love
each
it.
week.
Oh, so
Hell
much
yeah.
fun.
Hell yeah. Seely, my homie, what's good?
Hi, yes, I'm Cal, and I played Monty Beefcastle, the Halfling Barbarian. Yes, you can find me at CleeD&D on Twitter. Come and say hello. Please let me know if you would like the poems to continue, the
Yes.
poetry of Monty Beefcastle.
Yes.
Because I am happy to do that.
100%.
There's plenty to write about this session, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Just come say hey on Twitter at CleeD&D. And do you know what? That's the place to go, really, to check out what I'm up to, because I'm up to a lot. And you could catch me Thursdays, Homebrew Havoc, and other stuff sprinkled in. Cal's Questions is out, interviews and things with TTRPG stuff. And I'll be here next Saturday for some more pirate action, which I always look forward to, because it is a fucking blast.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you, man. Cannot wait for next week for more booty to have the whole gang back together. Gonna be a blast. Well, thank you again, everybody. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, don't forget, we're going to put up on Twitter the name of our shop as well. So get thinking up of ideas, people, and we'll do a post, and I guess we can make a poll out of the most liked comments.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you again, everybody, for being here. Much love, much appreciation. We're going to be rating into Heroes and Hooligans.
Yay!
So, if you liked what you saw here, in about 3 hours or so, I'm going to be live again with my 5e homebrew setting. Same one that you just saw here, but on a completely different part of the world, Covet Syndicate. And part of it, they're not even going to be on this world, so don't want to miss that. Tomorrow, no stream, I don't think, because I think we're doing Session 0 off stream for L5R, so won't see you then. But Death Roll on Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, or I think it's actually going to be at 6 now because Gion, his work schedule changed a little bit. So 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, high-level Spelljammer campaign. Don't want to miss that. And then no stream until Friday. I'm doing a one-shot for Selenar's socketed items. You do not want to miss that. That's going to be a blast. Thank you guys for being here. Much love, much appreciation. We will see you next week at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for more booty.
Booty.